I hope everybody had a beautiful day, risings, afternoon, and evening. So I just got finished making another dream catcher. That's what I was doing, and made some more jewelry. I'm catching up. So this is my new dream catcher right here. Okay. That's my new one. Okay, little kitty, little. Hold on, let me get that. Yeah. Little dream catcher. Okay. All right. Yeah. So that's what I was doing. And also meditating and relaxing. I'm gonna make some more of these. I'm gonna make sure I make a bunch of jewelry, dream catchers, things like that. But otherwise, how's everybody feeling? I'm feeling awesome. Okay. I know I always say out the energy. Let me go ahead and turn on this light right here. All right. Hopefully, let me make sure it's not too much where y'all can kind of see. So let's get the time. The time is Wednesday, September 10th, 2025 at 6:06 p.m. Now, hopefully y'all join me for the spirit box read because I know y'all like that. But let's go ahead. Because I just seen this is on the top too. I just seen 444 earlier. Okay. Let's get some numbers you might be seeing at this time. Let's go. I think I better turn this off. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Okay. 3030. Embrace transformation. So during this time with this 999 portal, you need to embrace transformation. 1515. Inner wisdom. Use your inner wisdom. You could be getting a lot of uploads at this time. 2727. Inner strength. You also could play these numbers too. Stay strong. Okay. Creative expression. 2424. Also work on your creativity and express yourself. 444 soulmate connection. So I did see that earlier. All right. That's what that's about. So let's see. Let's go. Also, I told y'all earlier on my other reading that you need to avoid any type of conflict at this time because mask is falling off and people are getting angry because their mask is falling. The mask is falling. My mask is falling. I'm melting. Anyway, for 3030, embrace transformation, power. Okay? You have the power over all scorpions at this time. You have the power over scorpions, demons, inner wisdom. Give me some for inner wisdom. Give me some for inner wisdom. I know that's right. Going forward. So you know you're going forward. If you keep doing the work, you're going down your pathway. Just keep going. No matter what people say, we got to go on. I just heard that. Purification. To clear out your energy, work on your solar plexus, okay? Keep working on that. Inner strength. You'll find inner strength and power with your spirit guides, ancestors, whoever you choose to serve. I'm tired of saying that. I'm going to just say ancestors. Miracles. You got miracles coming in when you use your inner strength, okay? I had a dream about, I just went on there just earlier and looked up what dreaming about dragons mean, because I had a dream about a dragon like, what was that, 3-4 days ago? And I heard something about a rainbow dragon. It means something about, power. So, okay. There we go. Creative expressions. Keep creating, whatever it is. Okay? And then we have flow. Should it start flowing? Your creative expression should it just start flowing, like your hidden knowledge. Because I'm seeing the moon, your third eye. Things gonna just start flowing. You're gonna be receiving. You might be receiving a lot of uploads, like too much right now to calculate. Like you getting so many uploads, you like, what the hell? Like different aspects. Like my spirit guides answer jump to different things. That's how I be. Like if I take a spiritual shower, that you gotta hurry up and like you gotta have a pen and a pad, like in the shower or when you walking or in nature or something, because it be coming fast and sometimes I forget. So I gotta keep a journal with me. 444. I just seen that. I looked up at my phone earlier today and I seen 444 and I read exactly what it was. So this is like soulmate connection. So kindred spirits. So we're gonna get into the karmic read for you. Because y'all be liking that gateway. The gateway, this is all the portals are open, so be cautious. Who you entertaining at this time? Soulmate connection. The gateway is about to come open for you. The portals. Okay, and it says stay focused. All right, I just wanted to get that out the way for you. So you need to work on your third eye and your solar plexus. All right, y'all. Y'all can play those numbers. All right. We're in that waning giddiness and Pisces, Aries. God of War, taking action. Okay, so always take action. All right. So let's get into this and see what the hell is going on today. I'll say leave things in the past, but I mean, if you want to hear about it, what's going on, let's get it on. I just heard DMX. Let's get it on. Let's get ready to rumble. So somebody could be trying to come towards you and try to rumble with you or some shit like that. And you ain't got time for that. Fuck that shit, man. You got to try to make it through this these gates, these portals, these 7 seals now. The 7 seals are being opened at this time. This is the time of the apocalypse. We're in Aries today, so that's taking action on your creativity, your expression, your arts, your work, whatever this is. So we have love story, once upon a time. Yeah, this is somebody. I told you somebody. I just see somebody too coming up to somebody's door, starting some trouble. Like, no, this don't belong in there, threatening. So this don't belong in there. It's a different card. So they could be trying to intimidate you. You better get back with me. You better get back with me or else. Man, what? Yeah, they could be coming with a gun or a knife. So just be careful. Love story, once upon a time. Like, they're going to threaten you to be in a relationship with them. You don't want them. I'm going to threaten you to be in a relationship. Well, how that's going to work out for you? Because next thing you know, you're going to be in jail. Tired of, tired of the drama. You tired of this person? Because they be out there fulfilling the fantasy and shit. What? And the threats. I'm tired of the threats. All the lies. And the fucking alibis. Okay? We tired of all that shit. You was out there fulfilling the fantasy. You a love story once upon a time. What happened? What happened, y'all? That the one they left you for must have left their ass. It must not been what all that was cracked up to be or some shit like that. The grass wasn't greener. You ain't find no gold. When they want me gold, I want somebody could be Irish. Keeping you a secret the whole time, ain't telling nobody in a relationship. And you want us to what? You gonna come back and threaten us? Look, I told you this was gonna happen. Police gonna be on your ass. You coming in with a gun or a knife, talking about you better be with me or else I'm gonna kill myself. They could be saying shit like that. Like, I mean, what you want me to do? You want me to call? You want me what? 5150 your ass? Because that's exactly what's gonna happen. Hater. This is a hater of yours. They already been a hater. How you gonna be in a relationship with somebody be their hater? Total drama action. You had total drama action with this person. I don't understand this shit right here. Then you gonna come and threaten because it didn't work out with the other person, and then say I hate nothing about you. Let me just talk to you. I hate nothing about you. Open the door. Y'all better not open that door. This is I'm telling you, this is 7 seals. Don't get caught up with this person. You already found the evidence you need on this person. Okay, tantric sex. They was out there having tantric sex, fulfilling fantasies. You already know the tea. What else? What else did it know? And then if you coming in with this attitude right here, like threatening, like what? With a gun, man, I'll answer my door with a gun. What are you talking about? We don't play those games out here no more because you got caught up. They're mad at you because they got caught up. Like, this could be somebody you just recently broke up with, or this could be somebody that you probably ain't even thinking about no more, and then all of a sudden they show up at your door talking about, can I talk to you? How you gonna say, can I talk to you looking like that, man? Love story. Let me get my fan, y'all, because I'm about to channel. Let me get my dream catcher. It's some crazy mess right here, man. You better. Yeah. And that's the reason why we left you in the first place. We better. Like, we don't have our own choices in life or some shit. Like you birthed us. You know, some shit like that. They've been your hater in a relationship. That's what I'm saying. How you gonna be my hater and then come back when something don't work out and come back and try to threaten somebody? You gonna be in jail. You already know the tea. Okay, tantric sex. They was out there having tantric sex. They thought this fulfilling the fantasy was going to work. Menage a trois, whatever they was doing, you know, and hating on you. That's weird. That's a weird ass energy. You hating on the person you laying in the bed with every night, but you don't hate the people that's out there using you, abusing you, ain't showing you no fucking type of love at all. You dissing the person that's showing you love at home, and then you go out there and you have tantric sex, and then when it don't work out, you come back threatening the person. That show you that they hate you right there, fucking demon. That's why I'm gonna tell you, get the fuck away from my door, demon. You know, fake apology. They coming in with a fake apology after they give you a secret. They ain't tell nobody they was with you. They ain't tell nobody they was married. They ain't tell nobody they had a girlfriend or a boyfriend. They ain't say shit about you. They wasn't even thinking about you when they was out there doing this, running the streets, being promiscuous and shit. They wasn't even thinking about you. Look, expect a new beginning. I told you. I want you to have my baby. When you asked them a long time ago, they ain't want no baby with you, remember? They was acting a fool. Talking all types of shit about you, remember? Behind your back, because they thought they was in love with this other being, whoever they is. They had a whole bunch of fake friends telling them what the fuck to do. And now you want to come back and what? Threaten? And you already know to recording. You probably caught them on text messages, voicemail, something. Or this probably still got voicemails. You know, they ain't, man, listen here. Look, set the record straight. You already know the tea. You already set the record straight. This person ain't no good. And if by now, by these 99 portals, they ain't healed by now. It's like that song, if you don't know me by now, you will never, never know me. Says the spirit guides. It's like you're on your healing journey. You got, look, don't want to hear it. They ain't going to want to hear it either. They come to your door, they ain't going to want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. Well, you going to hear, whoop, whoop, pull over that. That's what the fuck going to happen. Shit, anybody got time for this shit? They had a whole bunch of fake friends hating on you too. Talking all that bullshit that they don't even know you. Just met you, don't even know you. Like, how you talking to, look, situation about to explode, about to pop off? I mean, literally about to pop off, you know what I mean? You might got protection too. Like, this person is crazy. They're in their feelings right now. Why are you in your feelings when you was hating on somebody? Tell me again. They was hating on you the whole time. How you let, this is like sleeping with the enemy. Game over. You call game over. This person sucks. I mean, literally, this person sucks. Like, you to come back threatening somebody, like, you better be. You might as well just say that, because I think they're going to just come out expecting a new beginning saying, look, you know, I really, you know, things didn't work out. I thought it would. You know, some shit like that. I'm sorry for choosing that person over you. Time you tell them, you know what? I don't want to be bothered. I'm healing. I want to just move on. I don't want to be bothered no more. They ain't going to want to hear it, and they're going to start exploding. I'm trying to tell you. They're going to start exploding. You probably got a video of them before doing this shit. Like, if you live with them, of them exploding on you and shit like that, like, that's when they was cheating and shit. Foaming at the mouth and shit. Fuck out of here. Kick to the curb. You gonna kick their ass to the car on curb. You gonna tell them game over. I already know the shit. Look, they're gonna be shattered, broken. They're gonna be like, that's fucked up. But it was, see, this seemed destroyed after they tried to destroy you. This don't make no sense. Keeping a promise. I promise I ain't gonna do that shit again. How many chances you gave this person after you called game over and they kept betraying you over and over again? Like, I don't care if this is a husband, a wife, ex-wife, ex-husband, ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriend. Yeah, pregnancy test. Somebody could be trying to say masculine, they pregnant by you. Child, please. DNA results. Give me the DNA test. Doing drugs. This person must be on drugs. You think you believe that shit? How you gonna go out there, go cheating, and then come back and say I'm pregnant? They motherfuckers be playing y'all like a fool, a nut. They be playing you straight like a nut. They was all out there being promiscuous. Now I'm pregnant. You got, look, how many partners did you have? Okay? Since me. Nobody getting played. They played the shit out of you. That's what I'm saying. Look. Fighting for what you love. Now they want to come back and fight for what they love, claim it was theirs. That's an act. You know how that jealousy act ain't jealous. You better not put that skirt on when you go outside. Who you looking all fly for? But they can go outside looking fly, putting cologne and perfume on and shit. Spraying their panties and shit. What the fuck? You be smelling like must and tusk when I'm in the bed with you but you want to go out there spraying cologne underneath your arms or perfume underneath your arms in between your legs and shit. You already know the tea with that shit. What's going on? Like, yeah, you want to change up your underwears all of a sudden? Yeah, you got you some nice lace panties or you got you some nice ball crushers? No one ain't fucked up. I told you they come back talking about fucked up. What you mean? What you mean by that? Because I really want to know. What you mean by you fucked up? So, let's see how they fucked up from A, B, and C, y'all. Let's see. So the first step is they knew they was in a relationship. Okay? So they already was planning to keep you a secret. They just they just wanted, the cake and eat it too. Okay, you know how you must don't know how to be faithful because you get out here giving people your number to call you, knowing you got a woman or a man. Okay, see? Next thing you know, when you get on the phone with them, you're telling them you don't have nobody. I'm telling you, y'all better call it. It's the sound of the beast. Run away. They're going to try to run away from the police and shit. Or they could be on the run from the police. Y'all better be careful. They could be already on the run from the police from this other person. They could have, like, domestic violence going on. And they just want to run back to your house for a little while till things cool over and shit. So they're going to tell you anything that you want to fucking hear. So they probably got domestic violence with this person. Man or woman, it don't matter. They probably did something and got away from their house and the police and shit. So they need a safe place to stay. Until this boils over, until they able to talk to this person like they was talking to this person when you was there, when you was going with them and they slipped off on you, ghosted you and shit, ran away from you and shit. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. This crazy shit right here. Tired of the drama. This is what it is. The person got tired of the drama. They probably was beating on them or doing something, making bad choices with them. That's what I'm saying. They're doing the same thing. This cycle don't never change. Look, emotional intelligence. You're going to use your emotional intelligence and tell them, get the fuck away from my door. Or, if y'all not doing y'all healing work, of course you're going to just say, come on in. Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. That's what you're going to say. Yeah, come on in. And all they're going to do is just like stay there until they smooth things out with this person and the cops or whatever they got going on. This person running from the damn cops, man. They did something, got in trouble. This person called the cops because they tired of the drama. They could have had a fight in the apartment. They in there breaking shit. I don't understand this shit right here. And then coming to the ex that you left. They left you for this person. Now they having problems. Of course, you could assume because the way they was with you. And now they want to come back and threaten you. You better let me in this house. I mean, shit like that, or else, or what? You gonna just have the cops coming for you again? Like, this is a crazy person. This is a psychopath. That's what I'm getting. They unhinged right now, I heard. Get in the room. You better tell them to get a room, get a hotel. Shit. Fuck out of here. Check yourself. You need to check yourself, or you're gonna have to get yourself checked out. This person is promiscuous. Okay? Very promiscuous. They run the streets. They don't know how to, stay in one relationship. They move to one option to the next. I'm going to say option. Because they'll have a relationship and they have plenty of options out there. They be sleeping with everybody. Everybody. Straight up. They be chilling with everybody. They could have told you, yeah, they envy private relationships for some reason. See what I'm saying? Promiscuous. Copycat. They do this over and over again. That's what I'm getting. They copycat the same pattern. And they always getting in trouble with the cops, or the cops got to be called on them when they get in their feels about some shit that they get caught up for. Like, what the fuck you getting? What are you getting? Why don't you just be single? I don't be understanding it. What is the point of having your cake and eating it too if you know you're not going to be faithful? And this same cycle go over and over, being promiscuous. Got to call the cops when they get tired of the drama. They think people is dumb and slow, and then they got to run away from that relationship and run right into another relationship when they in their feelings. When they get in their feelings, they run right back to their ex or some shit like that. So they could be like, they could have a cycle of exes that they run to. You know what I'm saying? Run to the arms of those who love you. So this is crazy. This is a cycle path, and this is a cycle that they keep repeating. And during this 999 portal, this is something that this pattern should be stopped. You know, these are people that don't want to heal. They for the streets. They don't like private relationships. Actually, they hate them. And it shows like they hate relationships. So why get in them? I don't understand it. I don't be understanding this right here. Why you just can't stay single? Why do you get in a relationship and say, yeah, we together? And then you go silent on them. You keep them a secret. You don't even let nobody know you're in. I told you this is a hater. I don't know what the hell. Trash. Throw that motherfucker in the trash. Throwing away, getting rid of. Yeah, real toss they ass out real quick. Like, cause you don't want to hear this shit no more. You heard this story like 5 times. I won't do it no more. I promise. It's only to get in because they gonna do problems. They fucked up, knowing they fucked up because they was out there being promiscuous, doing the same cycle over and over again, trying to run away from their problems and their traumas. This is somebody that runs away from their traumas and they don't want to fix it. They don't want to know why they can't keep relationships, why they don't like relationships, why they such a hater of relationships. This is somebody like that always be in their feelings. Time they get in their feelings, they run away. You know what I'm saying? Or something, they get caught, they run away. And they always just, if it's a man, or it could be a woman too, that they always taking pregnancy tests, or they always having those oopsie daisies. You know what I'm saying? Like, oops, I think I got somebody pregnant. Oh my God. And then they start worrying and shit. They might come home to you if it's a man or a woman. They'll come home to you. They always like in deep thought. You be like, what do you think about? And then they'll come up with that, I'm pregnant. Or I think I got somebody pregnant. That's what they thinking in their head. I hope I ain't fuck up. I hope I ain't get that person pregnant. I hope I ain't pregnant. If so, I'm gonna just say it's them. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back and say it's them. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. This is somebody that does this cycle over and over again. They always get caught up, and then they be like, "Oh shit, I hate nothing about you." They hate themselves. That's what I'm getting. They hate themselves and others. Yeah, they be in this copycat energy. Copy the same fucking shit every year after fucking year. Like, when you gonna stop this pattern? When you gonna see that this shit is trash? People getting tired of this shit. A lot of people getting tired of meeting people, and you could just go heal or be single. You don't have to put people in a relationship and get people emotions all involved, time, effort into you, and then all you're gonna do is go out there and be promiscuous any fucking way. You don't know how to hold your legs closed, or man or woman. You know, keep your thing in your pants. You know, both. What I'm saying, and then always talking about I'm gonna keep a promise. No, you never keep this promise. You're not the keeper of secrets. What I'm saying, like this person ain't no high priest is a high priest. They don't know how to keep no hidden secrets or no hidden knowledge. Them motherfuckers wide open, legs wide open, arms wide open, mouth wide open. That's that type of person. Like, not to be trusted. Like, the whole community know they ass for being, promiscuous. That's crazy. And no, they can't stay in no relationship. So it's like when they bring you around, they fake ass friends even though. Like, you be like, that's my man, that's my girl. When you meet their friends and their friends be laughing. You be seeing their friends laughing and shit because they already know what's gonna happen. Like, you ain't gonna keep him or her. You should stop being in relationships. They probably had somebody that told them, like, yo, you ain't gonna stay in a relationship. Why you just can't stay? Say, I don't know, man. Y'all hear somebody say, I don't know, man. Why? I don't know why I do that. I don't know, man. I don't know. I hear somebody saying that to their friend. Like, I don't know. Because their friend telling them, why don't you just be single? I see them sitting in like a club or something, and they got a girl at home. But they in the club with their boy. And they trying to holler at other girls, and the man telling him, well, man, why you just don't be single like me? You can chase whatever skirts you want to chase. Why you got a woman at home and you just treating her like a dog? This is somebody that has some traumas from childhood wounds. Like, maybe they seen their dad Papa was a Rolling Stone, and they feel as though this is the generation that you could do that shit in. It is not the generation you can keep doing this shit in, because when motherfuckers get tired, they get tired. They get tired, motherfuckers talking about they healing the situation, and then you turn around, you're not healing the situation. It's the same old, same cycle. People get tired of that. You try to play with their feelings and their emotional intelligence. You try to play them as a nut. Basically, when people wide awake this season, a lot of people wide awake, like, man, they can even feel the energy when you talk. That's what I'm saying. A wide awake person can feel your energy when you talk. When you talking this mess again, I would never do it again. You're going to feel that shit in your soul, whether or not they mean that shit or not. And then your ancestors going to say, that motherfucker full of shit. And then you always do that. And then your ancestors will tell you in the beginning, like, that motherfucker lying like hell. And then you'll accept that person, and then your ancestors prove what they said in the beginning was right. You be fucking yourself. That person be start doing the same shit again. The whole community know it. That's community, PUSSY, community DICK. Basically, they like to run away from their problem. You could have tried to help this person, like heal this person. Like, what's the problem? Why you can't? Some people will sit down with people and be like, what's the problem? What do you think it is why you can't stick with one person? Because they grew up this in their household. Something. They watch their mom, they watch their dad cheat on each other, or that's no reason to go. I would think you would want to be a better person, because people want to be in private relationships. They don't want to be having to chase you down. What chick house you at now? What man house you at now? Maybe they like the game of getting caught. Maybe they like that too. That's part of it too. I feel like they like the game. I'm just getting that they like the game. Like, let me see if they can catch me. See how slick I am. Let me see if they catch me. And they switch their game up, but it still be the same results. You do the same shit. Different. You probably do different games with different women or different men, but you come out with the same results. Motherfuckers get caught up and they get tired of your ass. Expecting new results, but you be doing the same shit, expecting a new beginning. You out here shattering people's hearts and shit, just wasting people fucking time. And then every time when people get tired, they start kicking you out, or they call the police on your ass. The damn police got a record of your ass. It's like people getting tired of you. Game over, calling game over. It's like you the joke of the fucking police station. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. If you think about it, they are the joke of the police station right now. This person, with men or women, they always get into this situation, man. It's like game over. Everybody always be calling game over. Or they always come near and the person's putting their clothes in the trash. Some shit like that. They always kicking their clothes out, throwing their clothes out, some shit like that when the police show up. Like, what is this? I know they looking at it like, what is this person? Probably can't get right. Life. Fucking can't get right. This is crazy. Like, if you still doing this shit in 2025, about to be 2026, and you're not going to get no help or try to heal, this is crazy. The same cycle since they started dating. They started this when they first started dating. You know how many centuries that is? God damn. How many dynasties you want to go? God damn. They going dynasty after dynasty, copycatting this energy, but thinking they're going to get different results from different women or men. That's what they think. But they keep calling game on because motherfuckers that's awake and they get tired of that shit. You might could play that shit for a couple of years, 2-3 years top, because then after that it runs out. Like, your luck runs out. You keep crying wolf for long enough, the wolf will end up coming to fucking bite your ass. That's what I'm saying. So these motherfuckers, I don't know why they get their clothes tossed out in the trash. People throw their clothes out, and the police got to show up, and the police tell them, like, move it on. So this is what this person is at right now. So they probably got their clothes thrown out by this person or something like that, and maybe they put their hands on somebody, tore somebody's apartment up, did something to their car, did something. Police had to show up. Police told them to leave. And the person threw their car. So they come there with no clothes, to your house with no clothes. Yeah, their clothes is in the trash. Their clothes is in the motherfucking trash. So, other than you, they're going to be out there home. They don't want to go back to family because family getting tired of the shit too. Like, I'm tired of you running woman to woman or man to man. Why don't you lay your ass down somewhere? You lay yourself on your back enough, you might as well just go ahead and lay your ass down somewhere. You get what I'm saying? Game over. People call it game over with this promiscuous shit. Even family, they don't want to be bothered with this shit. I don't want no cops coming to my house, girl come to my house, or guy come to my house, or you calling the girl or the guy over there, and then next thing y'all know, y'all think everything looks smooth, and then next thing y'all know, y'all start an argument. You get what I'm saying? By now, they know this shit's toxic. It's hell. This is a toxic relationship. Motherfucker don't want that shit, and they got bank failure. They can't even concentrate on their, job. It's so toxic. Like, you can't even get no rest. Like, I'm just picking that up. Like, they argue so much. It's so toxic. They don't even get no rest to go to work. Sometimes they miss work and shit. Bugaboo. See what I'm saying? See them too? Toxic. Trying to live the American dream, but can't live it because you too busy fucking worried about, are you worried about what they're doing? You know what I'm saying? You got to argue with them about, like, it's like you raising another child. You shouldn't have to scream and yell at no fucking adult. Not no grown man, no grown woman that knows exactly what a relationship's supposed to look like. Or sound like, for that matter. Like, they know that you're not supposed to be toxic. I don't want to hear no more excuses with that bullshit. Running away from past trauma and shit. Like, that shit should have been here. Then you should not be in no fucking relationship. Plain and simple. If you know you're not ready for no relationship, that's why I said I think this is a game to them. They like they like the roller coaster ride, and they like to see how long they can go with getting away with it. They like it. They might act like they do, but it seems like this is a game to this person. Whoever this person is, your exes is, they like to get caught. It's like I like to get caught. It's like with I seen a flashback, a dude flashing back when his dad did this to his mom, and how her reaction was. You know what I'm saying? But anything, you should love your mom. You shouldn't want her to go through that with your dad. I don't care if it is your dad. With any man, you shouldn't want her to go through that shit. So I just seen a dude flash back into with his mom when the dad did it to the mom and how her reaction. So ever since then, it got stuck to him. The reaction of the mom. Basically. So he started loving that. Like, I like that right there. My dad a pimp. You know how some people would take it as not looking at it like that's wrong. That's wrong. You shouldn't do that to mommy. Like, go talk to their dad. Like, man, you shouldn't be cheating on her. She have your dinner cooked, everything when you come home from work, stuff like that. Get on his little yin side a little bit. But this is a person that look at it like, yo, it's cool, man. You can have control like that over a woman. This is somebody that started, man, they started this shit when they was young. Man or woman. They could have seen their mother do this shit to their father. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, we can get control over a man. Maybe this is somebody that had a mother that said, what they used to say? Use what you got to get what you want. Like, maybe they had a mother like that, because I'm hearing that voice like, you got to use what you got to get what you want. Yeah, this on Patra, I heard Patra's song. You got to use what you got to get what you want. So you got the daughter that grew up with this, the mom was pimping out dudes, like, didn't have no emotions, no healed heart, bitter as hell off of one relationship, maybe her father, and then started dogging men out. And so it started being cool to do. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the man that seen the dad playing the mom, instead of being on the mom's side, like, he started saying, look, hey, we can get control of a woman like that. Or we got to, hear him in there, dogging his mom out, the dad dogging the mom out, you know what I'm saying, going to Pound Town, he coming out naked in the middle of the night. I'm seeing somebody come out naked in the kitchen in the middle of the night, he catching them. He look at it like it's fun. I mean, you got to start these kids growing up when like 6, 7 years old, when they start seeing shit like that, like, yeah, they start thinking that shit is cool. So the dad never came and told him, like, no, it's not cool what I'm doing with your mom. Or the mother never said, it's not cool just to be out here dogging men out like that because men got feelings too, or women got feelings, shit like that. This is somebody that grew up like that. I'm just seeing flashbacks. The dude having the flashbacks of what the first, so he's trying to relive the first effect of how the dad first got caught. got caught up by the mom and a reaction. That's what it is. He's trying to get that same feeling that his dad had, you know. So it's the same feeling. You get what I'm saying? Like when he start with somebody new and he see how long this person gonna last until they use their emotional intelligence to know that they're cheating. You get what I'm saying? Cole, I should have cheated. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, he know. Oh yeah. They start playing that song. He know. He already. So it's something. Damn. You know, when Cole came out with that song, you know the men knew. Like when they come in late and shit, and they got that song on, they were like, oh shit, she knows. Here she go playing that Keisha Cole, so I should have cheated. Maybe I deserve for me go out, find some other guy. So we both had our songs back then, y'all. I should have cheated and, tank, maybe I deserve. So we had Keisha Cole. Y'all was going battle on battle, back and forth, with the songs. Keisha Cole, I should have cheated, and maybe I deserve. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that shit was about. Insecure. It's really that he's insecure. He never grew up to be a man or a woman. Like they never taught these who I'm talking about, your exes, to be, a woman. They really insecure. So they mask it with, all this shit. Getting caught up. They like that shit. Can you imagine somebody liking that shit? I'll be scared. If I cheated, I'll be scared. It's really about insecurity. Like, can't set boundaries, can't hold themselves for some reason because they want to get that first feeling of what they saw their mom or their dad do to somebody and have control. It's all about control. That's what I'm getting. But it's really insecurity and power. It's about power and insecurity. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to leave you before you leave me type shit. It be about that too. Like, I'm going to make sure I fuck this relationship. They don't even realize they doing it. I'm going to fuck this relationship up before you do because I know you're going to cheat on me because I grew up around, a woman or a man. My dad and my mom used to do this, so I already know I got to get 10 steps ahead of you before you even do this. So I'm going to fuck the relationship up before you even fuck it up. And you don't have no plans of fucking the relationship up. You really be caring about these people. You're an empath. You really would go to the deep ends of the earth for these people. But this world we live in today, they don't think, it's not a lot of people out here that care like that. Are you fucking crazy? Ain't no real earth angels. Y'all don't really care. You're going to dog me out later on anyway. You have no intentions in your heart to never hurt this individual. I mean, you might say some things because they do some shit. But other than that, you have good intentions. You're not trying to hurt their feelings. But you just want them to do right. You come from a caring spot when you tell them something. Like, some of y'all, most of y'all sit down with these people and be like, is there some issues going on? Or y'all already discussed, you probably, when they gone, you probably be sitting back there thinking about what they told you when you first met them, about their, family situation. And you might try, that's why you take it easy a little bit. Because you'll be like, yo, I ain't going to pressure them too much because they had some problems in their child. But you can't use this shit forever now. You can't run away forever. You got to turn around and face that shit. Your insecurities, you gotta look in the mirror one motherfucking day. Because, what end up happening when you go around playing with people feeling, they end up hurting you. You know what I'm saying? You run into the right person, you run the wrong way, instead of turning around facing the mirror and facing the music of what's really going on, your insecurity, and try to have power and control over somebody. You run, to the right person, it'll be like game over because they didn't have enough. They already got enough of getting played. You know what I'm saying? You never know where people at in life right now. That's why it's a dangerous game right now. You don't never know where people at right now in life. You know what I'm saying? When people out here being promiscuous, and you got people that think about diseases and shit. You know what I'm saying? I know I do. I'm like, oh hell no. As soon as you find out you in a third party, you go get yourself checked. You know what I'm saying? This say check. You go get yourself checked. And you like, after you find that out, you like, I can't fuck with you no more. They don't realize that. That's what you do. Like, if I find out you putting me in a third party situation, I go get myself checked, and then after that, I don't fuck with you no more. There's people really serious about their health out here. You risking their health. You don't give a fuck about yourself. They don't have nothing to do with us. because you want game to be over for yourself. That don't mean, that don't mean that's a red flag for us. That don't mean we don't care about our hoe. And people don't think like that. They just think this is fun and this is a game until they get caught the fuck up. Either which way it goes. This is a dangerous game. When I'm now getting serious, because this is a serious game. They keep doing this expecting a new beginning until the game is over. Whether with a sexually transmitted demon, disease, okay, or they get their ass caught up and knocked the fuck out of this world. You get what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people that's not with that shit. And then not only that, you out here having kids on them. You're doing all types of shit. You know, fucking around with their feelings. You think they're gonna keep. You know, what's that song from? What's that movie? I'm gonna watch it tonight too. Y'all know what I'm talking about with Martin Lawrence. A thin line between love and hate, because it is. It's a thin line. And sometimes the reason why they say that, because some people got longer lines. Because a lot of people haven't dated. You gotta look at it like that. You know, they stayed in a relationship for a long time, and then they probably just getting out of that relationship for 10 years and they're healing from it, but they still feel good. And then you got some people, they on that thin line. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, you play, next person come along, you don't know where people at. The next person come along and play with my fucking feelings, that's it. You know what I'm saying? You're not serious, you wasting my time. You know, you want to be promiscuous out there, you know, and then you trying to, move inside here. You don't give a fuck about my health. You don't give a fuck about yourself. That's basically what it's saying. You really don't give a fuck about yourself, but you ain't giving a fuck about the other person. That's what it's showing them. So at the end of the motherfucking day, you could be in your feelings about yourself, but you got to think about the other person. These are the type of people that don't think about other people. They don't think about other people's health. They don't think about nobody but themselves. These are selfish beings. These are selfish people. Like, if I be in relationships, I don't know why, but I usually don't be attracted to other people. I don't know where that come from. I don't know what that's about, but with that person, I'm into that person. Usually I don't be attracted to other men for some reason. I really don't. I don't really be like, you might talk to them or something like that, but the detection of attraction is not detecting, if you get what I'm saying. And some people don't believe it. Some people like that, but it is. It's some women and men out here like that. Like, you just not attracted to anybody else but that person until, you know what I'm saying, then the detection go back up when you start getting dogged the fuck out and you know you being dogged the fuck out. I'm not saying you're going to go cheat, but you'll leave that person alone, especially if they putting your health at risk. You know what I'm saying? They putting your health, it's a red flag with your health. No. And then you out there having, you know, pregnancy tests and all this other fucking shit. Then you want to get in your feelings because somebody want to leave. I never understood that. That's cause for power, control, and insecurity. That started as a child. And you know what Michelle said, you can't raise a man and you can't raise a fucking woman either. They already grown. What you gonna do? It ain't shit you could do about it. These are people that's already set in these ways. I ain't saying they can't heal and can't change, but they can. But they out here fulfilling fantasies of their own. I got a fantasy. A fantasy was meant to be a fantasy. It's just like one of those Cinderella books or Hazel and Gretel. Those are fantasies, you know, Wizard of Oz and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's meant to be stay there. Like, nobody ain't gonna go live out. There's plenty of women that get married and try to live out the Cinderella story, but it's never, you know, a happily ever after. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have your ups and downs. That's what they don't tell you. That's what they should say after, and they live happily ever after, but they had their ups and downs. They should say that at the end, but they ain't gonna say that. They're gonna make it seem like life is peaches and cream, and it's not. So with this person, you already know the tea. Like, this is a serial cheater. I mean, everything under the sun, like pregnancy tests, catching STDs, all types of fucking crazy shit, getting their clothes thrown out when they like it. They like the thrill. They might not look like it, but they love this shit. They love this shit. And they love to threaten people. You know what I'm saying? That's how insecure they is. They love to threaten people when they want to run away from them. When they want to get away. Get away! Get away! Who that, Mobb Deep? I just heard that song, Get Away. When people want to really like run away from them, get away from them because they figure out they insecure. Like, if you out there, like, I ain't gonna say you grown. I mean, if you sleep with people, you single, you allowed to do that. But you're not gonna be out here like 10, 20, 50 motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You might sleep with the same motherfuckers. Y'all might do some shit like that. It might be the same motherfucker when you got needs or some shit like that. If you do, other people, they probably just like, they just gonna hold themselves until the right person come along. Some shit like that. That even drain your energy. You like, I don't even want to waste my time with that because people have feelings. You got to think about the other person too. They have feelings, and you don't like most of the time you don't want to lead nobody on. You know what I'm saying? So you want to go heal. You don't want to lead nobody on like these people. You know what I'm saying? They running away from something. They running away from their past. They running away from something. And maybe they got hurt one time and somebody treated them like trash. And this is the way the way I live. Pushing big wheels. And so this is probably a materialistic person too. They probably like a lot of clothes, a lot of shoes, a lot of jewelry, a lot of clothes, cars and shit like that. Because I just heard that. Pushing big wheels. They could like that. That's their girlfriend or their boyfriend. It's all about material gain, money, clothes, cars, things like that. This is the type of person that couldn't be patient for money, anything like that. They couldn't go broke one day. Like, I gotta have some money in my pocket. I understand that, but like, come on. Like, this is the type of person that will run away just to go, try to go get some money. I heard selling plasma. Maybe they sell their plasma, some shit like that. Maybe they. This is the type of person they cannot be broke. If plasma was selling for $250, they're gonna go get that shit. Straight up. Like, I understand the hustle, but come on. Come on, man. Like, sometimes you just gotta sit back and relax and, reflect and face the mirror. So this person gotta turn around and face the mirror. It's like now you're going away from this person. You're running away. You're sending so far away from this person, their energy, and then they want to come bring their ass back in with this threatening shit after they don't hear you. Like, after they kick you to the curb. I mean, they the one called game over because they wanted to be promiscuous. I mean, they mad at your intuition or some shit like that. The fuck? How you gonna be mad because somebody know you cheating? Well, just play your song. Tank. Maybe I deserve shit. Tell them to turn that shit on. Shit. Or turn that shit on when they come near. Or play your Keisha Cole's women. I should have cheated. And then you can play both songs, shit. Maybe I deserve shit on the ass. This is emotional intelligence and bad choices. They was out there making bad choices and you just got tired of the drama. Or they tired. They body getting tired. They getting worn the fuck out. They don't even realize that you got to take time out for yourself and reflect and heal your mind, body, and soul, man. Why wouldn't you get tired of somebody throwing your shit in the trash? Every time you buy new shit, they throwing that shit in the trash. Oh, maybe because they bought it. Okay, I got it. Because they bought the clothes for them, so they throw it out, burn it, whatever the fuck they be doing. Probably let them use a car and, shit like that. This that type of person, man or woman. Let them use the car, and they throw them away like it's not shit. Like, they don't give a fuck. Nothing is good enough for these people. That's what I'm getting. Like, they just throw them away like, I'm going to go see another nigga or another chick in your car. With manipulation, lies, control, getting played. They be doing this to everybody, and then when they find out, how you gonna flip the script? Let me know. Child, let me sip my apple juice. I want to know how you could flip the script on somebody and come in threatening. Because they got a little bit of bank failure. They spent all their money. And that's another thing. They come back in broke. Like, can you order me a pizza? Can we chill, watch Netflix? Can you order me some Chinese food? They were like, no, you ain't got no money. What? I told you. Wearing a mask. Here they go. Jason. But it could be around Halloween. Coming in wearing that goddamn Jason the Michael Myers mask. A Chucky mask, man. You better send that motherfucker on their way. Do the same thing that other people did. Until you go heal somewhere, or you tell them that. Until you go heal somewhere, you know, you already played me. You know what I'm saying? Trash. I'm trashing that. Man, go handle your business, your problems. Whatever problems you got, you should go heal that situation. Because the situation is about to explode and it's about to pop off. Straight up. And then they'll say, I dropped that person. And next thing you know, they calling them on the phone. They don't want to pick up the phone and shit. Like, you'll be sitting right there. That'll be the first day, too. You'll be sitting there like, pick up the phone. Oh, no, they ain't nobody. Ain't my brother or my sister or my mom. I don't want to pick up the phone. They going to talk their shit. Because they be playing on your heartstrings. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, shocking. And then you be looking shocked like you didn't know this was going to happen. Come on. You didn't know this shit was going to happen? Come on now. What you shocked for? You already know the game. Like, come on. Stop with the bullshit. You ain't slow. Your intuition be telling you, too. Don't do it. You gonna be in sorrow. And you do it any damn way. Yeah. Yeah. We're empaths, so we do that. We love people. When we love, but they don't see it as that, Healers. Y'all a lot of healers. There's a bunch of healers out here. You try to heal the person. Like, you would talk to them, and then they'll start saying, who you think you is, my mom or my dad? Like, I don't think I'm your mom or your dad. I mean, I'm your wife, or I am your girlfriend, or I'm your man. I care about you. It's like when you start showing compassion, you start talking to them. It's like, you think you my mom, don't you, or my dad? Or, this should be weird. So I guess we supposed to show you what, harsh love or something? Yeah, dishonesty, deception, trickery. They start coming in with that shit. Here we go, weaving a web again. I told you they got a lot of webs they need to clear up. Attachments. They have a lot of attachments. A lot of old people that they still attached to, exes, that they need to clear that shit up. And then all you doing is attaching yourself in this web. Well, whoever they are attached to, that's who you're attaching yourself to. All these people have your energy. And then you be wondering why you be feeling worn out, tired after even talking to this person. Better all happiness, clear headspace. You get what I'm saying? Running. There we go, running again. Running from their shadow. Motherfucker run from their shadow, running from the red flags. The gig is up. You're going to be running all... Who you, Forrest Gump? Out this bitch? You're going to be running for the rest of your fucking life, man. We might as well just make a track team for these motherfuckers. All of them get their own t-shirts and trophies out there. Not a trophy till they finish this shit. Until the game is over. When is the game going to be over? That's what I'm trying to figure out. You jumping over hurdles. You doing 400-meter dashes, 1,000-meter dashes. When is the gig going to be up? You motherfuckers going to be running for the rest of their damn life. I just be single for the rest of my life. I decided escaping. I told you they're avoiding the face the mirror, the face the music. Just be free spirited. Just be out there. You want to take risks? Be out there on your own. Be fucking single. Yeah, chemistry, attraction. They get chemistry and spark with every fucking body. Just because you got chemistry and spark with everybody, that don't mean And then they turn around and get distant from them. After they got what they want out of them. Maybe it's sex or something. Maybe, I think, what's that movie? Oh, Martin Lawrence, the same movie, A Thin Line Between Love and Hate. When he said after he get his thing off, he just don't have a passion with the person no more. I feel as though that's what it is. Like, that type of person. Conflicted. They start getting conflicted in their mind, like, yeah, I can't have a relationship. I can have a relationship. I can have my cake and eat it too. I'll just come back when I want to, get my thing off. And they got about 7, 8 people that that's what I'm saying. Exclusive. They're not exclusive. They got a lot of fucking attachments. Fucking wearing themselves out. Motherfucker got cobwebs by now. God damn. Or yours could be like that. You could you probably like game over. Shit. I'm not doing this shit with you. I don't want no fucking deity attachments to me. All them people you sleeping with being attached to my energy. Fuck out of here. They could be the type of person that don't respect people that, do semen retention with y'all men, or or women that hold themselves for a while. They could not respect that. That's weird. How you don't respect a woman or a man that hold themselves? You're a weirdo. That's how you know they promiscuous. They want they legs be open. When they open them, it's like this. How many attachments do you have? Like the woman at the well. How many husbands do you have? They didn't come attach this to you. Now you connected. That's why you be feeling everybody energy that they ain't slept with. That's why you be knowing who they sleeping with. You ever had this? Because I've had this happen before. You be having your suspicions, like you know how silly ass women, they call themselves women, but they be girls. Like if you in your community and you got one of those promiscuous ass men, right? And then something happened like 2 nights before, like maybe they ain't come home or they came home real late, and you got your suspicions of who they sleeping with, and it's like when you go out 2 days later, some shit like that, motherfuckers laughing and shit, like a chick laughing, she out there laughing for some reason. Like, what's so funny? They always say the girlfriend or the wife is the last to know, or the husband or the boyfriend is the last to know. They be out there laughing and shit because you and then you pick that intuition up. So that's who they was with. That's who they was sleeping with a couple of nights ago. You get what I'm saying? They come outside with you. If they come outside with you, if the person out there, they got a little smirk on their face, you see the way they look at them, like you watching them, observing them, and you like, yeah. In your head, you like, yeah, that's the one you was with the other night. They make it so damn obvious, or your spirit guides is making it obvious who they had passion with, chemistry with 2 nights before. Yeah. Your intuition be kicking off. You like, man, in the neighborhood? So you embarrassing me in the neighborhood? You have no type of you have no type of respect. Memories. That's what I'm saying. And then you be knowing. And that's a shame. Empaths, y'all they go back out again, and you be like, and you could feel it, like, I know who they with. Because I told you, this is how good my ancestors is. Now I was really in love with this dude too. So he ain't never do this before, like stay out until like it was getting like, I say he kept calling. He was like, I'll be home. I said, okay. About when it got 12 o'clock, I'm like, he usually gonna come in this late. That nigga was not planning to come home that night. It got 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. When it got to about 3 o'clock, I was like, spirit guys was telling me I know exactly where he at. And I was like, They was like, now I want you to I don't even know how I knew exactly where he was at, but some said, get on the bus, because this was in Philly. Get on the bus, go over there on 12th and Christian. I'm thinking, I'm like, if I go all the way over here at 2 o'clock in the morning, I'll be mad as hell. But that was like on a weekend, so a lot of people be out. So I'm like, they was like, go to 12th and Christian, go around the corner. Mama be telling themselves, because when you first meet them, they be showing their hangouts, right? That's another thing. They be showing their hangouts. So some say, go to this bar over there, 12th and Christian. I go over there, and soon as his boy see me, his boy was standing outside. His boy seen me. His boy was like, oh, shit. His boy was like, oh, shit. I said, oh, shit, what? So I just looked in the glass, because in the bar, they got a glass. I just looked in the glass. This dude going to go talk to the DJ. Then he was going up to the table with the girl, whispering in her ear. They all laugh, kiki and shit. Like, whispering in her ear, she kiki, like, I played a song for you. Some shit like that. Dude was like, oh, his boy was like, oh, shit. I opened up that damn door, and I was like, who the fuck is this? I thought she was coming home. You see? See how your spirit guides were, though? They led me right there where he the fuck was at. He was wondering how I even found him. He looked as shocked as hell when that door opened. He was like, how the hell you even find me? Spirit guides be working, y'all, and that's why I be telling y'all, listen to y'all intuition. It's never wrong. It is never wrong. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I think I didn't even argue that much. Did I? Like, first he was mad. I was mad. I was swinging on him. And then we got outside the bar. And then as we was walking, back to the bus stop, something had happened. Something had interrupted us. So he seen this man fall because he got a bad reputation for a bad attitude. So I don't know what he used to be into, but some dude was walking in back of us. He thought the dude was following us, and he ended up fighting him. He ended up fighting him. So that broke the night, and I still stayed with him. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't even think we fought anymore because I ended up helping him out. Fighting the dude. Like, why is this dude following us from the bar? Stuff like that. So, divine intervention. That was like a divine intervention. Like, but yeah, y'all need to listen to your intuition. This person, they could be pregnant, or they could have pregnant by somebody else, or they can have somebody pregnant at this time. They can have this person pregnant at this time, and they just haven't gone through their little shit. And then sooner or later, they're gonna go back to this person. They're gonna start that same shit. They ain't gonna pick up the phone and shit. Like, pick up the fucking phone. They play on your heartstrings. I keep telling you, because y'all empaths. And you cannot be going through this while the 7 seals is open. I'm trying to tell you, that 999 portal, you can't be going through this shit at all. Just because they're in their feelings with this person at this time, it's temporary relief. You're just going to be temporary relief. I'm telling you, they at their breaking point. That's all this shit is about. In their feels, and then they at their breaking point. They're going through conflict at this time. Now they want to act obsessed with you again. This is a game. That's a game too. Like, to act like they jealous and obsessed with you. Oh, that's so cute. Especially y'all women. Y'all be like, oh, that's so cute. No, that's a game. That's a game. I better not see you talking to nobody else or some shit like that. That's some game to get. They ain't really give a fuck. They're coming in, rolling the dice with you. Second chance. But you're going to be in fucking pain again. I'm trying to tell you, it's a trap. It's a fucking trap. I don't know why I'm picking up. This person could threaten to cut their wrists or some shit like that if you don't let them in. I just got that movie Fear. When he's standing at the door and they looking out the peephole and he starts screaming, "Let me in!" Y'all go see that movie. That boy that was obsessed with that young girl. Yeah, there's some shit like that. So let me in. Yeah, I'm gonna let you in, all right. And if you threaten this right here, I'm gonna call, the ambulance. I'm gonna do a sneaky too. We're not playing no games with these people. Y'all need to go heal. You need to tell these people they need to go heal, and you're not trying to get all these attachments. Because you gotta remember, when they was with you, they was sleeping with all these motherfuckers in the community, whatever. Being community dick or community PUSSY, whatever. And they still got those attachments. Then when they got with that person, they ended up sleeping around on them. So how many fucking husbands, wives you have? Like Divine asked the woman at the well. Too many. You need to clear your energy out. Cut those cords first before anybody sleep with you. Especially if you're a divine being. Hell no, you don't want those attachments. You know how long it's going to take you to get these damn attachments off of you? After you already cleared your energy, look, better off, clear heads, but you better off without this person, man. Acting like they chasing you, but they know damn well they're going to go right back to this person. They're going to go right back to this person. This is a trap. I get so tired of talking about the darn devil, but this is a trap of the damn devil. They're trying to attach you with a deity attachment, like Black Widow, Black Widow. Black Widowess, Black Widow. This is some Black Widow spider type shit. To get you attached to them again, your emotions, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully, this time you don't get to that point. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it ain't you. You get to your breaking point and, I just got that song from Brandy. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. When she going half crazy, I need you to see. Yeah, that song when she borderline. Hopefully you don't get to the borderline. Because all these attachments, you don't know what these people practice. You don't know what they got with dark witches, dark warlock. You don't know how many they slept with. You don't know none of that. So hopefully this attachment this time don't get you to the borderline. If y'all watch this, if y'all watch that video with Brandy, she's in the insane asylum. You know, borderline with all those attachments, you're gonna be feeling all these attachments and everybody that they energy. You're gonna be feeling all their energy. So if somebody is at that point, that borderline point, you might everybody that's attached to this might feel the same energy when they go through pain. You know what I'm saying? Or you feel somebody else's pain because this person is out there playing games. Trust me, you better off clear head space. You have a clear head space. Yeah, this is a crazy person. After you are healed and you got all these attachments off you, nuh-uh. I just keep hearing that song, borderline, you, I'm on that borderline. Breaking point, don't know what it is, ooh. Yeah, I keep hearing that song, limit, final straw, overwhelmed. See what I'm saying? I could leave that right there over that one. Let me see if they was attached to any, anybody. It don't matter because like I say, you don't know what these people practice. They could have got intact, connected themselves to dark witches, warlocks, people that was in cult. You don't know. You don't want this chemistry, this spark, this passion on you, this whatever fire, sex magic, whatever this is right here. This is like sex magic. So whatever they're attached to, or whoever they're attached to, you're gonna feel all their anxiety, all their fears. You're gonna feel all this shit. You're gonna be in a lot of pain. Your body gonna be in pain. You're gonna be wondering why. You're gonna be going to the hospital like, why I'm in so much pain and shit. Look how the bone's sticking out. That's a deity attachment. You see that shit right there? It's like a reptilian connected to you or some shit. Like you about to change into some. I ain't laughing, but look at the bones sticking out. That's like a deity attachment. Like they attach something to you. I don't know why am I picking this up. Like a demon. Like they attach a demon to you. You're going to be in so much pain. They ain't going to be able to find nothing wrong with you. They're going to say nothing wrong with you. I'm telling you, you go to the hospital, it's all these attachments. It's like a Black Widow. Black Widow is basically almost like death magic. Sex magic, death magic. This one is like some deity they attached to you. I'm telling you, look at that bone sticking out. I'm trying to tell you. Y'all better leave these motherfucking reptilians alone. I'm on that borderline. Ooh, I'm on that. Tell you, fraud. They could have committed fraud on you. This is a fraud. This is somebody that just don't want to heal. I'm sorry to say it. Y'all probably love this person. But this is somebody, I feel the energy, they got all these attachments. They don't want to get rid of these attachments, no Ethernet cord cuttings. They probably don't even know about that shit. It's just like, I'm telling you what they're doing. They come in and attach this demon or whatever. Look at that shit, man. I heard the silver cord. I said once everybody pull that cord, it's a done deal. So it's almost like death magic. Damn, that attachment right there. I just keep looking at that shit, that bone sticking out. You're going to be going to the hospital, asking what's wrong with you. You might nearly have a bone sticking out your goddamn back. Like you about to turn into something. The fuck? Yeah, the fuck is this shit? This is like a trap. I'm telling you. It could be they got a deity attachment. It could be trying to really want to attach to you. Because you got better, your perspective. You're better off happiness and clear headspace. This is a demon. I'm just looking at this shit straight up. I'm just looking at them two right there. It's like a black widow spider. Like some type of attachment, a black widow. It's like death magic connected to you. Like they're connecting death to you or some shit like that. Cause they're in their feelings about how you better off and you happiness. You got clear headspace. Your mind, body, and fucking soul, man. It's a trap. I'm trying to tell you, just like that web, it's a fucking trap. So they could be trying to take their time and wait till like Halloween some shit like that. I'm telling you, whatever this attachment is, it's gonna have your ass in so much fucking pain. Whatever this is, this attachment, you're gonna be in, because it's like these many people attached to this person, and like I said, you don't know what people they got involved, who they got involved with. They could have got involved with a dark witch or a dark warlock that attached something to them, and they don't even know they have this attachment, and they're attaching this to a lot of people. Like, look at that shit, man. That look like some shit, like going up somebody's back, like crawling up somebody's back inside their body and shit. That shit look weird as fuck, man. Lies. I told you they coming in with them illusions. They need to do this magic trick on you. Whoever they attached to, they've already been monitoring you. Whoever put this attachment on you, they've been monitoring you. Spiritually monitoring you. So I'm gonna come back and tell you another trick that y'all need to do to get these monitoring spirits cover up. I'm telling you, wearing a fucking mask, man, for what this accomplice partner crime, this deity is attached to this person. I'm trying to tell you, the Black Widow. It's like a Black Widow death. It's like some Grim Reaper shit. Straight up, look at these two people. Cover up. They covering up this deity attachment. Man, natural disaster, fires, some type of sex magic they're going to do. It's going to cause a natural disaster in your body. I told you. Assassination. I'm trying to tell you. Revenge. This demon want revenge. This demon is the one that want revenge on you. Male. Wooded area. This person is not the same. This person, man or woman, are not the same. They got this deity attachment on. They're not the same person. They don't even know they have this attachment. This many attachment. They don't even know. They just like walking around in a wetsuit. So this demon is using them as a fucking wetsuit. They could come in pain. Like, they could be like, my back hurt, my spine hurt, some shit like that. Man, listen here. You better tell that person they got to cleanse, do a lot of cleansing to get that shit off of them. So they don't even know that they got this demon attachment. This person is just being used for this entity to attach to people. Sound like a horror movie, but that's what I'm getting. Like, they using this person to attach this demon. I don't know why I keep hearing like Black Widow magic, Black Widow, some type of Black Widow magic. Yeah, this deity connected to this person is trying to attach itself to other people. It's a lot. It's a web. They need a lot of people connected to this web. And then next thing you know, I just seen somebody snatching, like cleaning the web off, and then these people pass away. Some weird shit I just seen, y'all. Yeah, like once the cord gets snatched, I heard silver cord. These people pass away once they snatch this cord. Crime of passion. It become a crime of passion. This is like some I don't know why I'm seeing like their skin start getting clammy, gray and shit like that. Ugh. They can look like that when they come in, like their skin all clammy and gray and shit like that. Mind control. Celebrity. So they did something to chase clout and got caught up with some type of assassination demon. This is an assassination demon. Regret. They don't even know they're being controlled by this demon. It's like this demon is just using a body as a vessel. Crime of passion. They do crime of passions on people. Burial. I'm telling you, it's some type of, look at this shit. Just flipped over. Like, it's going to end up causing a death. Child. You can have a child with this person. Mind control. Revenge. Like, this person got a childlike mind. When this person come back, they're not going to be the same. I'm trying to tell you. They got like a childlike mentality. They're going to act totally different. I'm telling you, it's like they being controlled by some type of deity. I'm telling you. Y'all better trash that idea. That shit look like it hurt. That shit look like it hurt. Like they attach this demon and it hooks to your spinal cord. Like your cord. It's like what I'm saying, like a web is hooked to different people's backs. But it's a web, and then once this Black Widow snatched these cords up, that's the end. So basically controlling this web. Whatever demon this is controlling the silver cords of people. Like a puppet. Basically attached to like using them as puppets. So a wetsuit. Everybody being used as a wetsuit until they say, time is up. Some shit like that. Till they get to their breaking point. Damn. What type of shit is that? So there's some type of tantric sex involved with it. Maybe they gotta do it from the back. Maybe you gotta kick your legs up. Something they gotta do, man, to attach this damn demon. What I'm picking up. It's like some type of sex they have to do with you. This is crazy. Y'all. I'm gonna put this on the lighter note, then I'm gonna do my spirit box read. It's crazy. Don't get caught up with this thing right here. It's like a Black Widow that. So when you have sex, you know how when the man or a woman come, it's like it attached like that. So whatever it does, it attached, but it attached to your spine, and it has control. Now, I don't know why I'm picking that shit up. It look crazy as hell what I'm seeing in my vision, but it controlling it. All these people that's attached to this web. There's a big ass Black Widow spider in the middle of it, and when it's time for this Black Widow spider, you know how a spider do, like roll you up, suck you dry. That's basically what it is. It's like I said, I seen the skin clammy gray, so it basically sucking you dry little by little until there's no more left, sucking those off of all those lines, basically. Oh my God, like an IV, like it just sucking your ass dry. On a brighter note, ooh Lord, I'm gonna just finish it with this because it is getting dark. Yeah, y'all be careful. They could be trying to come in by Halloween. That's why I'm probably picking up like the Black Widow spider or some shit like that. They could be coming in with a mask like that, looking creepy and shit, man or woman, looking creepy. But when they take that mask off, their skin gonna look kind of weird to you. They're gonna look kind of weird. They might be in pain. That's the first sign right there. When they say I'm in pain, my back hurt, some shit like that. Pay close attention to that shit. That's that reptilian with I don't know what the fuck that is in their spine. Past life journey. This was your journey in your past, and you need to keep moving forward. Okay. Sacred pathway. You got a sacred pathway. That's your past life journey. That was your twin flame journey. You had to learn a lesson, and now it's time to keep going down your divine path so you can meet your soul tribe and your complete kingdom spouse. That's your past. You know what they say about you go to your past. Go back to your past. Okay? Solomon and Gomorrah type, and then you turn bitter. Or you just don't make it out at all. Okay? Beyond time. Okay? You have a energy that's beyond time. That's why a lot of dark energies want to attach to you, and they want to waste your time. Also, they want time to run out for you quicker than it's supposed to. So y'all gotta pay attention to that shit. And then we have divine contract. You have a divine contract. These demons be knowing that. That's why this demon probably want to attach to you so bad, so it could just keep draining you. Child, you know what? I'm gonna come back to my spirit box read because y'all know I love those. Y'all know I love those spirit box reads. They be very interesting. So join me later on. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna meditate, and then I'm gonna come back and do my spirit box read. Okay? Until then, love you. What the?